It's magical how often you have the answer before you even ask the question. It's a testament to the profound capabilities of the subconscious mind.
Have you ever had a moment when you just knew something without knowing how? That sudden insight that didn't come from reading, seeing, or hearing anything related at the moment? This phenomenon, often a mix of intuition and premonition, feels almost magical, as if our minds tap into a vast, unseen reservoir of knowledge before we even think to ask. Today, we're going to explore this fascinating concept. We'll look into what science says about it, how different cultures interpret it, and what it might mean for us in our everyday lives. Let's uncover the mysteries of our intuitive minds together. Intuition is a powerful and often mysterious force. It is the ability to understand or know something immediately, based on our feelings rather than facts, commonly referred to as a gut feeling. Intuition can guide decisions, influence our thoughts, and even affect our behavior without a clear, rational basis. This intrinsic aspect of human cognition is not just about random guesses, but involves a complex process where our brains analyze information below the threshold of our conscious awareness. But what really is intuition? It's essentially our brain drawing on past experiences and external cues to make a decision. And it happens so fast that it feels instantaneous. Scientists believe that intuition is our brain's way of rapidly comparing a current situation to our historical data, something akin to an internal quick reference guide. It's not magical in the supernatural sense, but it's certainly a sophisticated and somewhat mysterious aspect of human psychology. In exploring intuition, we must recognize its basis in the brain's function. The prefrontal cortex, involved in decision-making and planning, interacts closely with the amygdala, which processes emotions. This connection suggests that our instincts and intuitions are not just whims, but are grounded in the very way our brains are structured and how they interpret emotional inputs. This neural activity is so rapid that it bypasses our conscious thought processes, hence why intuitive insights are felt instantaneously and often cannot be easily explained by rational thinking. Moving deeper into the workings behind intuition, the role of the subconscious mind cannot be overstated. The subconscious is a vast reservoir of thoughts, memories, and learned skills that sits beneath our active conscious awareness. It stores every experience, every lesson, and every memory you've ever had. When faced with a decision or a problem, your brain sifts through this vast store of information to provide you with an answer or solution, often without you realizing it. This process is why you might sometimes feel like you have the answers before you even think to ask the question. Your subconscious has already processed the information, based on past experiences or patterns it has recognized, and all this happens without your conscious mind's direct involvement. What we call a gut feeling might actually be the culmination of a complex analysis performed by our subconscious, pulling from a diverse array of previously gathered data. The subconscious mind also plays a significant role in how we learn and perform tasks. Consider how, after driving a car for years, you can operate it almost automatically. The same goes for professional musicians or athletes who perform complex activities with what seems like little effort. Their proficiency isn't just muscle memory, but also a deep integration of skills into their subconscious, allowing them to perform high-level tasks without consciously thinking through each step. Understanding the role of the subconscious in intuition reveals just how much of our daily operations are influenced by this hidden, yet incredibly active part of our minds. It's not that the answers come from nowhere. They come from a deep and not fully understood part of our psyche that is continuously at work, processing, sorting, and retrieving information as needed. Premonitions are often described as a feeling of foresight, a forewarning about something that has not yet happened, typically without a clear, logical reason. While premonitions are frequently associated with negative events, an uneasy feeling before a tragic incident, for instance, Scientifically, they are not well understood nor universally accepted as real. But the discussion around premonitions offers a fascinating glimpse into how the brain might handle expectations and predictions about the future. Researchers in the field of cognitive science and psychology study premonitions under the broader umbrella of predictive processing. This theory suggests that the brain is constantly making predictions about the future based on accumulated data from past experiences. When your brain's predictions are significantly different from reality, you experience this as a surprise or shock. Premonitions, then, could be instances where your brain's predictions are unusually strong or emotionally charged, leading to a conscious sensation of foreboding or anticipation. While definitive scientific evidence for premonitions as a supernatural phenomenon is lacking, understanding them from a psychological perspective can shed light on why these experiences feel so real and compelling. It's possible that these feelings are not predictions of the future, but intense reactions to subtle cues that your conscious mind has not yet noticed. Thus, what feels like a mystical foreknowledge might actually be an acute subconscious observation of the environment, processed through the lens of past experiences and emotional memories. Expanding beyond the conventional, let's consider the realm of psychic abilities and extrasensory perception, or ESP. These terms often bring to mind images of mind readers and fortune tellers, but in a scientific context, they refer to the claimed ability to acquire information without using the known senses. Types of ESP include telepathy, mind-to-mind communication, clairvoyance, gaining information about distant or unseen objects beyond the range of the ordinary senses, and precognition, foreknowledge of an event, which aligns closely with the concept of premonitions. The scientific community remains largely skeptical of ESP, primarily due to the lack of empirical evidence that can be consistently replicated under controlled conditions. But the study of these phenomena continues in the field of parapsychology. Researchers in this discipline examine cases and conduct experiments to explore whether the human mind has capabilities that transcend the traditional senses. While conclusive proof remains elusive, the ongoing interest and research into ESP highlight a human curiosity and desire to understand whether our minds are capable of more than we currently comprehend. Some researchers argue that what is often categorized as psychic ability may instead be an exceptional level of sensitivity to one's surroundings, perhaps an advanced form of intuition. This ties back to our earlier discussion about the subconscious mind's role in processing hidden or subtle aspects of our environment. Therefore, while the existence of ESP remains a topic of debate, the broader conversation enriches our understanding of human perception and cognition. In synthesizing these parts on premonitions and ESP, we bridge the gap between science and the sense of the mystical in our understanding of intuition and foresight. By examining both the scientifically grounded and the more speculative aspects of how we might know things before they happen, we gain a fuller picture of the mysterious and incredible capacities of the human mind. Next, we will explore how different cultures interpret these phenomena and incorporate them into their worldviews, providing a richer context for understanding the universal and varied experiences of pre-knowledge across human societies. Through this exploration, we continue to unravel the intricate tapestry of cognition, culture, and the unexplained aspects of human experience. Across the globe, various cultures have their unique interpretations and practices related to premonitions and intuition. These cultural beliefs often blend the lines between the mystical and the practical, showing how deeply embedded these concepts are in human history and spirituality. In many indigenous cultures, for instance, dreams and visions are considered significant sources of premonition and guidance. These are not merely dismissed as figments of one's imagination, but are often treated with reverence as messages from the ancestors or from the spiritual world. Such dreams are believed to offer wisdom, warnings, or clues about future events, and interpreting these visions is an important aspect of communal and spiritual life. Similarly, in many Eastern traditions, the concept of intuition is closely tied to spiritual and philosophical practices. In Hinduism and Buddhism, intuition is often seen as a deeper insight into the true nature of reality, gained through meditation and spiritual cleansing. These practices are thought to clear the mind, allowing for a more profound connection with the universal truths and enhancing one's sensitivity to the subtleties of the surrounding world. Western perspectives often emphasize the mystical and the enigmatic elements of premonitions. The prophetic traditions in ancient Greece, for example, where oracles such as those at Delphi played a pivotal role in guiding political and personal decisions, show how pre-knowledge has been central to decision-making processes. These oracles, believed to be mouthpieces of the gods, provided counsel that could determine everything from the outcomes of wars to personal life choices. This rich variety of cultural practices and beliefs highlights not only the ubiquity of the human fascination with premonition and intuition, but also the varied ways in which different societies attempt to understand and harness these phenomena. By examining these cultural dimensions, we gain insight into the universal human quest to grasp what lies beyond the known and visible world. As we move further into the 21st century, technology plays an increasingly significant role in shaping our understanding of and engagement with intuition and premonitions. The rise of big data, artificial intelligence, and predictive analytics has introduced a new dimension to this ancient human fascination. Today, algorithms are capable of predicting everything from consumer behavior to potential health issues, based on vast amounts of data collected over time. These technological tools mimic and, in some ways, amplify the human capacity for prediction. They analyze past behaviors and outcomes to forecast future events, much like our brains process past experiences to inform our intuitive feelings. But the relationship between technology and human intuition is complex. On one hand, technology can enhance our intuitive capabilities by providing us with more information and predictive power. On the other hand, there is a concern that over-reliance on technological predictions could diminish our innate intuitive skills. If we always turn to devices and algorithms to make decisions for us, we might lose touch with our ability to listen to our internal gut feelings and to interpret those subtle cues our subconscious minds pick up. The ethical implications of using technology to predict personal decisions or life events are profound. Issues of privacy, consent, and the potential for manipulation arise when we consider how much predictive power we should allow these technologies to exert over our lives. These concerns invite us to reflect on how we balance the benefits of technological advancements with the preservation of our intrinsic human instincts and values. While intuition and premonitions can often seem abstract or theoretical, they manifest vividly in the lives of many individuals. These personal stories not only illustrate the concepts we've discussed, but also highlight the profound impact such experiences can have on personal and professional decisions. One common thread in these stories is the spontaneous nature of intuitive insights. Many people report moments where, without any prior reasoning, a clear answer or decision comes to them. These moments often occur in situations ranging from mundane daily choices to critical life-changing decisions. For instance, a person might feel a sudden urge to take a different route to work, only to find out later that they avoided a major traffic accident. Such experiences reinforce the idea that our subconscious minds are continuously processing information, even when we are not actively focusing on a problem. Another recurring theme is the emotional component associated with these experiences. The feelings described are not just intellectual, but deeply visceral. People often describe their intuitive moments as accompanied by a strong emotional pull or a physical sensation, such as a gut feeling or a chill. This emotional response can act as a powerful motivator, prompting individuals to act on their intuitions even when they defy logical explanation. These anecdotes also reflect the diverse ways in which different individuals interpret and respond to their intuitions. For some, these moments are seen as mystical guidance or as signs from the universe. Others view them as a natural outcome of their brain's background processing capabilities. Regardless of the interpretation, the impact on their decision-making processes is universally acknowledged and valued. By sharing these personal stories, we bridge the gap between abstract concepts and real-world applications, demonstrating how deeply intertwined these phenomena are with the fabric of human experience. These narratives not only provide insight into the nature of intuition and premonitions, but also offer reassurance that such experiences are common and can be a valuable aspect of decision-making. Having heard how impactful intuition can be, it's natural to wonder if it's possible to enhance this innate human capability. Indeed, there are various methods and practices that can help individuals become more attuned to their intuitive senses. One effective approach is mindfulness and meditation. These practices help calm the mind, reduce noise from our constant stream of thoughts, and increase awareness of our internal and external environments. By fostering a state of quietude and presence, meditation can enhance our ability to access the subtle cues that inform our gut feelings and premonitions, making it easier to recognize and interpret them. Another important aspect of developing intuition is learning to trust it. This can be challenging, especially in a world that emphasizes rationality and concrete evidence. However, by paying attention to how our intuitive choices pan out, we can build confidence in our gut feelings. Keeping a journal of intuitive experiences and their outcomes can be an insightful practice, as it allows individuals to see patterns and successes over time, reinforcing the reliability of their intuitive insights. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in honing intuition. Being in tune with one's emotions and understanding the emotions of others can enhance intuitive abilities. Emotional intelligence involves not only managing our own feelings, but also picking up on the emotional cues of others, which can provide critical information that influences intuitive decisions. By cultivating these skills, individuals can enhance their ability to harness intuition and make more informed decisions based on a combination of rational thought and instinctive understanding. As we improve our intuitive abilities, we find that they do not replace rational analysis, but complement it, leading to a more holistic approach to problem-solving and decision-making. Throughout this discussion, several key themes have emerged that underscore the complexity and richness of intuition and premonitions. One of the most significant themes is the blend of science and mysticism that surrounds these phenomena. We have seen how scientific research intersects with more esoteric understandings, suggesting that while intuition and premonitions can be studied and partially explained through neuroscience and psychology, there remains a shroud of mystery that science has yet to fully unravel. Another important theme is the universality of intuitive experiences. Regardless of cultural background or personal beliefs, people across the world report experiences of intuition and premonitions. This universality suggests that these phenomena are not merely cultural constructs, but fundamental aspects of human cognition, deeply embedded within our psychological makeup. The impact of technology on intuition has emerged as a crucial point of discussion. As we integrate advanced predictive technologies into everyday life, we are forced to consider how these tools might alter our natural intuitive abilities. This intersection of technology and intuition prompts us to question the balance between relying on external tools and trusting our internal compasses. The stories and anecdotes shared in this series highlight the practical implications of intuition in real-world settings, demonstrating that our subconscious minds play a powerful role in guiding us through life's myriad decisions and challenges. These narratives affirm the value of intuition as a complement to rational thought, enriching our decision-making processes. In wrapping up our exploration, it is clear that intuition and premonitions are more than just curious quirks of the human mind. They represent a critical intersection of emotion, cognition, and subconscious processing, offering us insights into how our brains operate beyond the realm of conscious awareness. The stories we've shared illuminate how deeply connected we are to the intuitive processes that guide our decisions, suggesting that these phenomena, while sometimes elusive, are integral to navigating our complex world. As we close this discussion, consider how understanding and accepting your intuitive instincts could enrich your life. Whether by recognizing the subtle cues that guide your decisions, fostering a deeper connection to others through empathy and emotional intelligence, or simply allowing yourself to trust your gut feelings more often, there is profound potential for growth and understanding in acknowledging the power of intuition. Encourage viewers to reflect on their experiences of intuition and premonitions. Are there moments in your life where a gut feeling proved to be correct? How do you integrate these experiences into your decision-making processes? By engaging with these questions, we not only deepen our understanding of ourselves, but also connect with a universal aspect of human experience that transcends boundaries and cultures. Thank you for joining this journey into the mysterious yet familiar world of intuition and premonitions. May you remain open to the subtle whispers of your intuition as you navigate the complexities of life.